Monitise is a mobile money enabler. We're providing the rails for any company that wants to use payments on the mobile. We're in a unique position where we're a company that has very large banks and other large-scale organizations who deal with us, and they expect a very, very high level of service. It's really key that our suppliers and our key partners are able to maintain the same level of professionalism and support that we expect in our banks. The team at F5 are great. The implementation went very smoothly. It was all very well planned out and executed, and I really like working with them. They really understand our business. They understand our needs and where we're growing, and particularly the opportunity in this space. We're a cloud services provider, so we need to have very elastic, very scalable services. As an example, one of our clients had a text message promotion that went out, and within 24 hours, the number of registered users grew by 22%. F5 gives us the ability to scale very aggressively and cope with very high spikes in user demand. There's no one else in the world really who has their breadth and technology capability. I've been using them for several years across several different organizations, and they really are world-class. We have to be very proactive in this space. There's obviously a number of threats that are floating around at any one time. According to Gartner, 99% of all security hacks on the mobile device are on Android operating system. So this is obviously something that we need to be able to counter, and we use the F5 technology to protect ourselves from that. The way we can do it is we are actually able to control which handsets connect to our services. So if there's an exploit on a particular handset or operating system, we can actually manage that. With the F5s, we can deploy patches across our entire estate within about 3 hours. So it's a combination of being very proactive, but also having the right tools and processes in place to make sure that we can react very quickly. Banks have to change. If you look at the news recently, Facebook are getting into payments, Twitter are getting into payments, so banks have to react. So for example, we're seeing a demand for younger generation who are coming through, getting their first jobs. They're asking to be paid into their PayPal account. Now, obviously, the banks can see that as a threat, or they can see it as an opportunity. And so effectively, we're helping them bridge that gap with being able to respond very quickly with our products and services. What I'm really looking for F5 to do is to help us get richer data out of what our clients are doing. And there's a lot of different product offerings that F5 have, and we're working closely with them to make sure we get as much information out of those devices as we can. We're at the start of a really big change, and I think there's a huge landscape shift that's happening right now, and this is just the beginning.